Our next witness is Mr. Robert McNamara. He's the president of F.J.A. Christiansen Roofing Corporation in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. His company was founded in 1879 and is one of the largest, most respected roofing contractors in the Midwest. Mr. McNamara is testifying on behalf of the NRCA, which was founded in 1886 to represent all segments of the roofing industry. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Madam Chairwoman and members of the committee, for the opportunity to testify today on behalf of the National Roofing Contractors Association. I am Rob McNamara, president of F.J.A. Christiansen Roofing, a Tech to America company in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and incoming president for our association. The roofing industry is uniquely positioned to play an important role in developing innovative solutions to climate change issues now being addressed by Congress. These opportunities include 1, increased energy efficiency, including vegetative and reflective or cool roofs in appropriate climates, as well as daylighting through rooftops to reduce interior electric lighting requirements. And second, production of renewable energy from rooftops via solar electric, solar thermal, and wind energy generation. First, regarding increased energy efficiency, residential and commercial buildings in the U.S. account for about 30 to 40% of the carbon emissions generated by our nation. Providing incentives for building owners to adopt more energy-efficient roofing systems will provide numerous benefits to the public. Current trends toward the adoption of green buildings are key drivers of economic growth in our industry. NRCA and its members are working to maximize the environmental, energy conservation, and economic benefits of expanding green buildings through a variety of energy-efficient roof technologies that can help reduce carbon emissions and provide other environmental benefits. Second, we continue to see the increased use of rooftop technologies to increase energy production from sustainable sources. These include photovoltaic roof systems that generate electricity from solar power, solar thermal rooftop installations to reduce energy requirements for heated water, and roof-mounted wind turbines for power generation. Roof surfaces across the nation offer an economical and ready-to-use platform for the production of renewable energy. If only 1/3 of the roof area of current U.S. residential and commercial buildings was used for solar energy production, our rooftops could generate over 50,000 megawatts of power annually, or about 8% of our current electricity generating capacity. And these numbers will only increase with expected advances in PV technology and the resulting efficiencies in the coming years. As Congress considers legislation to address climate change issues, NRCA urges members to adopt market-based solutions wherever possible to achieve public policy goals. We are pleased that the discussion draft proposed by Representatives Waxman and Markey recognizes the positive role that energy-efficient roof systems can play. For instance, this proposal would accelerate the adoption of so-called cool roofs that reduce carbon emissions by achieving higher levels of solar reflectance. NRCA shares the proposal's objective to accelerate the use of energy-efficient roofs, yet we look forward to working with Congress to ensure that roof standards reflect the reality of differing climatic and geographic zones. NRCA also shares the goal of achieving accelerating energy efficiency by setting new standards for building codes. However, we urge Congress to work with the existing code bodies, the construction industry, and other stakeholders to maximize attainment of energy efficiency goals that are effective, practical, and achievable. NRCA also urges Congress to consider providing tax incentives for building owners who install energy-efficient roof systems that go beyond the requirements of existing building codes. While our industry can play a productive role in addressing climate change issues, NRCA does have concerns about the potential impact of a cap-and-trade system for combating climate change. Given that a large percentage of roofing products contain asphalt-based materials, a cap-and-trade program could adversely affect the price-sensitive roofing industry by raising input prices. NRCA urges Congress to remember that higher costs will inevitably be passed on to consumers, and this could inhibit the growth of our industry and the adoption of energy-efficient roofing. NRCA also has concerns over the Environmental Protection Agency's proposed endangerment finding, which would result in greenhouse gases being regulated under the Clean Air Act. Many of NRCA's members have already had untold number of projects canceled or put on hold indefinitely due to the downturn in our economy. The advent of additional regulation and permitting could bring our present level of activity to a virtual standstill. Finally, NRCA believes that Congress should remove an obstacle in current law affecting the expansion of energy-efficient roofing by passing the Green Roofing Energy Efficiency Tax Act. In lieu of the current 39-year depreciation schedule that is well beyond the average life of a roof system, GRETA would provide a more realistic 20-year tax depreciation schedule for commercial roof systems that meet a benchmark energy efficiency standard. By accelerating demand for green roof systems, GRETA will reduce carbon emissions by 20 million pounds per year and would benefit millions of small business owners. NRCA wishes to thank you, Madam Chairwoman, and also Congressman Moore for co-sponsoring GRETA. To conclude, NRCA believes that recent advances in energy-efficient and energy-producing roof systems will provide unique opportunities for our industry to play a significant role in addressing climate change issues, and we thank you for this opportunity to testify today.